Aloha everyone, my name is Jen and this is Travis. Welcome to The Source Live. We decided to create this platform as a way to stay connected. Our hopes for The Source Live is that it's a place where we can all gather, unite, and connect over yoga, meditation, and so much more.
If this is your first time joining us, welcome. Take a moment to familiarize yourself with our virtual studio. Jen and I have spent countless hours trying to recreate the studio experience in the comfort of your own home. You'll see you have the video player, which is what you see us through now. Below this a little bit, you'll have your Spotify playlist. Our style of teaching is heavily dependent upon the music. If you've ever taken one of our sculpt classes, we love beat to movement. So make sure that Spotify playlist is set up properly before moving on. Below our Spotify playlist is our community chat. We love to hear from you. Feel free to join that chat, sign in with Facebook, join as a guest, and write us a message. We'll be here to read it and respond. We love seeing how you practice. Take photos of your in-home yoga studio setup and share it with us on Instagram at The Source Yoga or through Facebook at The Source Yoga Plus Wellness. If you don't have any of those social medias, feel free to send us an email at info@thesourceyogaonline.com.
We have some time before class starts. Feel free to invite a friend and make sure you have everything you need for this practice. If you're unsure as to what props are necessary, check below. We're going live in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yes. Aloha, everyone. Happy Friday. Flow Friday is what we're calling our Fridays. We had a morning flow. Now we have afternoon flow here in Hawaii. Depending where you're tuning in from, it could be an evening flow, and we're happy to have you. Before we get started, take a moment, if you have not already, to write in the chat. Let me know that you're here so that I can talk to you as we move throughout, and it can be more of a personalized experience as well as a cumulative community experience, engaging with your friends and family near and far. Today, it is an advanced flow. You don't need anything, but that doesn't mean you can't get something. So if you want blocks, go grab them. If you want a pillow for underneath your legs, feel free to grab that as well. Get myself signed into the chat real quick so I can see who is here, and then we'll get started in just a moment. Check your Spotify playlist, make sure you play the entire song. Hey Branda, good to see you. And when your Spotify is all ready to go, you're ready to go. Grab your towel, grab your water, and we're gonna bring on our lovely, lovely assistant, Grace, today. Hello, how are you doing, Grace? Great. So as you know, if you've been following us, hey Kara Leary, good to see you. As you know, if you've been following us, Jen is assisting with a family that is having a newborn that we thought was coming on Monday, I believe, but that was a false alarm. So she's still there helping, and once the newborn does come, she's going to help with their other 3-year-old girl. So she may be here and there, hopping in, hopping out, just depending on the day. And if at any point that mama does go into labor, she needs to help out with the little younging. So that's where she is today, just making sure that if it does happen right now, she's ready. So we have Grace here. Thank you so much for being here. Grace is an amazing, amazing yoga teacher, but also for this class, amazing yoga body. She is one of the most advanced yogis I personally know. So that is why we're happy to have her for our advanced class. Now, if there's anything that you want to work on in your class, feel free to write it in. Brenda, I remember last time you said that you wanted to work on headstands. If that is true, drop me a little, yes, that's true. If it's not, maybe I'm misremembering it. How's headstand sound? Yeah? Grace loves a good headstand. So, hi, Joe. Joe says, hi, Grace. Hi, Peggy. Good to see you. We're so happy you're all here. Again, this is our advanced flow, but at any time, if something isn't speaking to you, take something that is, right? We might maybe doing some headstands today. Yes, Brenda, I got it. Brenda wants a headstand. So we may be doing some headstands today, but I'll show you something that you can work on before the headstand, and you can stay in if headstand isn't speaking to you. When you're ready, nice, Joe. Good to hear. When you're ready, we got that playlist, Depth Over Distance by Ben Howard is our first song. We're all going to click it together, and then we're going to start our practice. Click Depth Over Distance in 3, 2, 1, click. Come to the back of your mat in extended child's pose. Bring your big toes to touch. Send your knees out wide. Sink your hips to your heels to open up that region of your body. Reach your arms long in front of you and rest your forehead mindfully on the earth. Become aware of your breath. Follow your breath as it moves through your body. And as you find your body right here in this moment, embrace the stillness. Perhaps so far your day has been filled with movement. Maybe not even physically, maybe mentally your mind has been thinking. Your mind has been racing. This is your opportunity to simply drop in, to let go of whatever movement has happened before this practice, and to be still with what is present here and now. Take a full breath in, and a full breath out. Spread your fingertips wide. Inhale, tabletop, rise up. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Pause and exhale, stack your hips over your knees. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly button towards the earth. Lift your heart through your chest, gaze up. Exhale, cat pose. Press the earth away. Tuck your chin to your collarbones. Round your upper back. Nice, Joe. 2 more just like that. Inhale, cow pose. Belly button down, heart forward. Exhale, cat pose. Press and round. 1 more. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Now mindfully, inhale, tabletop, tuck your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift your hips high. Press your heart to your thighs. Option stay here in stillness, or option walk it out. Bend into one knee at a time. As you do, soften your opposite heel to the earth to open up your hamstring and calf. Actively press into your fingertips. Drive your heart towards your thighs to feel strength in your shoulders. Take a breath in. And a full breath out. Inhale, lift your right leg high, 3-leg down dog. Swing your heel towards the sky. Exhale, knee to your forehead, hold here. Find a high plank, press the earth away. Activate your low core to draw your knee towards your forehead. Take a breath in, gaze between your thumbs. Exhale, low lunge, step your right foot forward. Drop onto your back left knee. Inhale, crescent moon, lift your hands high and above your head, reach up. Exhale, soften your shoulders. An option to close your eyes. Breathe into the space in the front line of your left hip. Take a full breath in. And a full breath out. 1 more just like that. Inhale. Exhale, send just your left hand down to the earth. Keep your right hand high. Inhale, open arm twist with your left hand down to your mat. Reach your right hand up. Exhale, quadricep stretch. Bend your back left leg. Capture your right foot. And as you do, your left foot rather, twist your heart open to the right. Take a full breath in. And a full breath out. Inhale, open arm twist. Lift your right hand high. Exhale, low lunge to a high plank. Plant your right hand, lift your back knee and step your right foot back. Now from here, begin to shift forward and back. Shift forward and back. Warm up those shoulders for 4. Hold it forward in 3. Hold it forward in 2. Inhale, shift forward, hold forward. Exhale, lower all the way down onto your stomach mindfully. Flip to the tops of your feet once you're there. Bring your forearms out to a number 11. Elbows underneath your shoulders. Inhale, Sphinx pose. Lift your chest up. Pause on your exhale. Without physically moving your elbows, energetically drag your elbows towards the back of your mat. Notice how that lifts your heart through the gateway of your shoulders. Keep that heart open, press into your fingertips. And we're gonna do a mindful transition here. Take a breath in, lift your chest, tuck your toes. Exhale, forearm plank, lift your ribs, hips, knees come up last. Now we're gonna transition between those two. Inhale, Sphinx pose, lower your knees, hips, ribs, heart forward. Exhale, forearm plank, lift your ribs, hips, knees, strength. 2 more just like that. Inhale, Sphinx pose, knees, hips, ribs, heart through your chest. Exhale, forearm plank, lift your ribs, hips, knees. Feel that movement. 1 more. Inhale, Sphinx pose, knees down, hips down, heart forward. Exhale, forearm plank, lift your ribs, hips, knees. And from here, take a breath in. Exhale, dolphin dog. Lift your hips up. Drive your chest towards your thighs. Actively press into your forearms. Brenda, this is where the strength for that headstand comes in. Find that strength in your forearms. Press your heart back. Take a full breath in. And a full breath out. Now, option to take it 1 arm at a time. Take a breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift elbow by elbow or both elbows at the same time with strength. Beautiful grace. Inhale, lift your left leg high, left heel to the sky. Exhale, left knee to forehead, bring it in. Press into your hands, round your upper back, press the earth away. Take a breath in, engage your core. Exhale, low lunge, step your left foot through. Drop onto your back right knee. Inhale, crescent moon, lift your hands high. Exhale, press your hips forward, and just as Grace is doing, square your hips to the top of your mat. Option to close your eyes and breathe into the front line of your right hip flexor to open up that region. Take a full inhale and a deep exhale. 1 more inhale, reach up, option blink your eyes open. Exhale, place just your right hand down on the earth. Inhale, open arm twist, left hand high, open your chest up to the left. Exhale, quadricep stretch, bend your right knee. Capture the outside of your right foot. Continue to twist your chest open as you breathe into the space between your collarbones. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, open arm twist, lift your left hand high. Exhale, low lunge to a high plank. Plant your hands, step your left foot back. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower all the way down onto your stomach. We're going to flow this time through. Bring your forearms out to a number 11. Inhale, Sphinx pose. Lift your chest up. Tuck your toes. Exhale, forearm plank. Lift your ribs, hips, knees. Inhale, dolphin dog. Walk your hips high, feet forward. Press into your hands. Exhale, downward facing dog. Elbow by elbow or both at the same time. Take a full breath in. Open mouth, exhale. 2 more just like that. As you breathe, remember that flow. We'll move through it in our Sun A. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, ragdoll. Step your feet to hips width distance behind your wrists. Bend into your knees. Interlace your hands behind your neck to create some traction in your upper back and to open up your cervical spine. With your hands interlaced behind your head, let your elbows grow heavy. Maybe sway from side to side. Maybe shift your torso forward and back. Find this freedom, this fluidity that pulls you into the present moment. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Release your hands to the earth. Toe your feet to touch. And as mindfully as you can, inhale, roll all the way up to stand. If you do want a playlist reset, we're moving into What Have I Done by Dermot Kennedy. Feel free to click it now. At the top, inhale, lift your shoulders up. Exhale, draw them together and down your back. 1 more just like that. Inhale, your shoulders high. Exhale, soften, Samasthiti. Option of face your palms forward or bring your hands to heart center. Wherever you go, find an intention to hold with you throughout your practice. The beauty of this practice is it offers you a moment of presence, the ability to be here and now. Yet what you choose to center your mind on in this present is up to you. Maybe for your practice today, you focus on your breath as it moves through your body. Maybe your body as it moves through space, or maybe your mind as it moves into stillness. Whatever you choose, inhale, fill up with that intention. Exhale, solidify it. One more just like that. Inhale, fill up. Beautiful, Peggy. Deep exhale. Press into your feet. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Lift your hands high and above your head. Exhale, squeeze your inner thighs. Now from here, we're going to work on a basket grip. Take a breath in, hands high. Exhale, back bend with a basket grip, hands behind your head. Keep your elbows somewhat tight to your forehead. Lean your heart forward, press your hips towards the top of your mat, and find that basket grip, back bend. Inhale, mountain pose, elongate, lift your hands high. Exhale, swan dive, take your arms out wide, lead with your chest, lead with your intention. Relax at the bottom. Take 2 to 3 breaths, opening up the back line of your body. Inhale, lift your tailbone towards the sky. Exhale, soften the back of your neck. One more just like that. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften. Mindfully use your core. Inhale, halfway lift. We bend through this flow. Exhale, high plank all the way down to your stomach. Step your feet back. Bend your elbows all the way down. Forearms out to a number 11. Inhale, Sphinx pose. Lift your chest up. Tuck your toes. Exhale, forearm plank. Lift your ribs, hips, knees. Inhale, dolphin dog. Hips high. Walk your toes forward. Press into your hands. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your elbows. Press your heart back. Take an extra breath in and a deep breath out. That's our flow. Let's move through it. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your torso. Exhale, forward fold, deepen. Inhale, mountain pose, root down, rise up. Exhale, basket grip, back bend, hands behind your head, elbows somewhat tight to your forehead. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Exhale, swan dive, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, high plank all the way down to your stomach. Bring your forearms out to a number 11. Inhale, Sphinx pose, lift your chest up, tuck your toes. Exhale, forearm plank, lift your ribs, hips, knees. Inhale, dolphin dog, lift your hips high, walk your feet forward, press into your hands. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift your elbows. One more time through. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana, root down, rise up. Exhale, basket grip, back bend, hands behind your head. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Exhale, swan dive to a forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, high plank all the way down to your stomach. Bring your forearms out to number 11. Inhale, Sphinx pose, tuck your toes. Exhale, forearm plank, hold here this time. Begin to shift forward and back. Shift forward, shift back. Press actively into your forearms. This will be your stability when we find that basket grip. Headstand. You're here for 4. You're here for 3. You're here for 2. Listen here. Inhale, stay. Exhale, drop down to your knees. Press up to your hands, tabletop. Bring your head down to the earth for a basket grip. Stretch in your neck. Before you even move into that headstand, bring the crown of your head down to your mat. Interlace your fingers behind your head, just as Grace is doing. Keep your elbows at shoulder width distance. This is where your stability will come when we find that headstand. But for now, just like you did in that forearm plank, mindfully begin to shift your body forward to stretch out the back of your neck, and then shift your body back. Only move so far forward as you feel comfortable. Know that your head is a point of connection rather than a point to bear weight. You're just opening up the upper back here with a subtle shift forward and back. Take about 3 breaths doing this on your own. Continue to monitor your body. Monitor your breath. Take a full inhale and a deep exhale. One more just like that. Inhale. Full exhale. Release the crown of your head from the earth. Inhale, tabletop, rise up, tuck your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips high, press your heart to your thighs. Inhale, lift your right leg high, 3-leg down dog. Exhale, knee to your forehead, step through low lunge. Bring your left hand down. Inhale, open arm twist, lift your right hand towards the sky. Pause on your exhale. Engage your inner thighs. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, rainbow warrior. Reach your right hand towards the back of your mat. Press your right knee away from your chest. Now use your core. For advanced variation, press your hips down. Send your knee further away from your chest. Inhale, open arm twist, right hand high. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. Crawl your hands all the way over to the left. As you do, bend into your knees, relax your chest, and breathe into your legs. If you feel comfortable, option bring your forearms to the earth as if you're going into a basket grip headstand. However, this time just relax into it. Focus on the backs of your legs, pressing into your feet. Lift your tailbone towards the sky. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Tee out your arms, spread your arms wide. Engage your core. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Rise all the way up to stand. Exhale, warrior two. Bend into your front right knee. Stack your right knee over your right ankle. Expand your heart. Reach your arms out. Press into the outer edge of your left foot. Take a full breath in. And a full exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior rather. Lift your right bicep to your right ear. Reach back. Pause on your exhale. Find a nice side body stretch in your right side body. Press your right knee slightly forward energetically. Lift your right armpit up towards the sky. Take a breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Cartwheel your hands all the way down and to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Step your left foot up in line with your right. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, chair pose. Bend into your knees. Lift your hands high and above your head. Exhale, squeeze your inner thighs. Engage your core by drawing your ribs towards your hips. Take a breath in. Exhale, airplane your arms. Swing your pinkies behind your body. Open your chest forward. One time here. Inhale, mountain pose with a back bend. Your choice. Option, keep your arms longer. Find that basket grip. Back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge from your hips. Melt your chest all the way over through center. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen your torso. Exhale, high to low plank. Plant your hands. Step your feet back. And this time, bend your elbows to 90 degrees. With your elbows bent, inhale, upward facing dog. Flip the tops of your feet. Straighten out your arms to lift your chest through. Pause in your exhale. Engage your legs to lift your knees. Take a breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips high, heart to your thighs. Moving to the other side. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Nice, Kara. Exhale, left knee to forehead. Bring it in, squeeze, and step forward, low lunge. Place your right hand down. Inhale, open arm twist. Lift your left hand up towards the sky. Breathe on your exhale to engage your inner thighs and set up your foundation. Take a breath in. Exhale, rainbow warrior. Come to the knife edges of both feet. Reach your left hand back. Open your heart and press your left knee away from your body. Take a full breath in here. And a full breath out. Inhale, open arm twist, left arm high. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. Crawl your hands around. Parallel your feet. And second time here, if you like to go into your inner thighs, angle your toes in, heels out. You're forming this little V with your feet. Crawl your hands between your legs. Flip your palms, spread your fingers wide, and then pull your chest between your inner thighs. With this foot variation, your body's a little bit more stable, and you can trust yourself to pull through a little bit more. But as always, monitor where your body wants to be. Monitor where your limit is. And rather than making this posture anything it doesn't need to be, how can you embrace it as you find it? Take a full breath in. And a full breath out. Re-parallel your feet. Tee out your arms. Use your core. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Rise all the way up to stand. Exhale, warrior two. Bend into your front left knee. Hold your left leg strong. Soften your shoulders down your back. Now imagine you're reaching as far as you can in opposition. Squeeze your biceps and triceps tight to their respective bones. Hold your base. Inhale, reverse warrior. Lift your left bicep to your left ear. Pause on your exhale. Find that side body stretch by lengthening your left armpit up towards the sky. Hold your left knee strong. Take a breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Cartwheel your hands down into the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Step forward. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge from your hips all the way down. Inhale, chair pose. Bend into your knees. Lift your hands high. Exhale, airplane your arms one time with your flow. Inhale, mountain pose with a back bend. Option for a basket grip back bend. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Adding on, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, crow pose. Plant your hands down at shoulder width distance. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your elbows. Exhale, slide your knees and your triceps. Begin to lengthen forward. As you lengthen forward, you're welcome to lift your feet. Know that today we are flowing with crow pose. In order to find that flow, take a breath in. Exhale, step or hop to a low plank. Shoot your feet back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Beautiful grace. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips high, heart to your thighs. Nice work, Brenda. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Let's get into our flow. Breath to movement. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, knee to forehead, low lunge, step through. Left hand down. Inhale, open arm twist, right arm high. Exhale, rainbow warrior, knife edges of both feet. Inhale, open arm twist, reach your right hand high. Exhale, wide leg forward fold, crawl your hands around and tee out your arms. Inhale, reverse swan dive, rise up. Exhale, warrior two, bend into your front right leg. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach back. Exhale, low lunge, cartwheel your hands down into the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, step forward, nice grace. Exhale, forward fold, hinge from your hips. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana, hips back, hands up, beautiful Peggy. Exhale, airplane your arms one time into your back bend. Inhale, mountain with a back bend, lift your chest up, option for that basket grip. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Listen here. Exhale, crow pose. Plant your hands down, lift your heels, slide your knees onto your triceps, and inhale, shift forward, lift your feet up. Exhale, low plank, shoot your feet back. That is how we'll flow it. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips high, heart to your thighs. Inhale, lift your left leg high, reach your heel up. Exhale, knee to forehead, low lunge. Right hand down, inhale, open arm twist. Exhale, rainbow warrior, knife edges of both feet. Inhale, open arm twist. Exhale, wide leg forward fold, crawl your hands around, tee out your arms. Inhale, reverse swan dive, rise. Exhale, warrior two, bend into your front left knee. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach back. Exhale, low lunge, cartwheel your hands down into the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, step forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana, find strength in your spine. Exhale, airplane your arms, Utkatasana, pinch your pinkies. Inhale, mountain with the back bend, reach your heart up, Anuvitasana. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, flowing. Exhale, crow pose, hands down, knees onto your triceps, bend your elbows, and then inhale, shift forward, lift your heels. Exhale, low plank, step or hop to the back of your mat. Inhale, upward facing dog, heart forward. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips high, heart to your thighs. Take a full breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, tuck and curl to a boat pose. Lift your heels up. Bring your hands down, sit your glutes back. Find your boat pose, this time with your hands on the earth, fingers face forward, right alongside your hips or a little bit behind. We got low to high boat. Inhale, low boat, kick your heels forward, lean back. Exhale, high boat, explode up. Go inhale, lower. Exhale, high. Inhale, lower. Exhale, high. Now continue on your own. Option to keep your hands down on the earth, or option to bring your hands to heart center to truly add another layer to that core activation. Wherever you are, you're here for 4. You're here for 3. Down onto your back in 2. 1, come all the way down onto your back. Draw your knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. Take a moment here. Take a full breath in. Draw your knees in. Exhale, come up to a seat however feels best. Just take some time, towel off, grab some water. Maybe even write in the chat how you're feeling, how you're doing. We're going to break down headstand before we move into it. And after we break it down, you're going to have a chance to play around with it. Our entry point for headstand today will be the wide leg forward fold, but we're going to break it down just from center. And then even in your flow, you can come back to center. We'll tell you how to do that. So for your headstand, I'm going to switch it to camera 2. Grace, come to a tabletop. So for a tabletop, bring your forearms to the earth. Now, a good way to check your forearm distance is bring your opposite hand to the middle between your elbow and shoulder. So bring your left hand right to the middle between your right here, right on your bicep. So when you bring your hand right to your bicep, that is where your left elbow will go. And then you can bring your right hand to your left bicep. And notice right there, once you have hands to biceps, your elbows are right where they're meant to be. Bring your hands down without moving your elbows, interlace your fingers, and then tuck your pinkies just as Grace is doing so that one pinky is not on top of the other and they're flush in line. Bring your head to the earth, crown of your head down. Inhale. Tuck your toes. Exhale, find a little dolphin dog with your basket grip. Begin to walk your feet up. So right here is your entry point, and you're welcome to stay. If you're working on that strength, first press into your forearms. If you would like to enter your headstand, maybe draw your knees to your chest first, or lift one leg up, and maybe the other joins it. Maybe the variation that you choose today is to keep your feet together to extend your legs up high, or anything in between. If you truly are comfortable in your headstand, maybe try leg variations. That's for you to decide. When you're ready to come down, it'll be the reverse of how you got in. Use your core. Mindfully drag your knees into your chest, and then slowly bring your feet down. Beautiful. Come to your tabletop. Amazing work, Grace. Can we give it a hand for Grace? That was incredible. I'm going to walk you through. Grace can do it. She cannot, whatever she decides, but this is verbal cueing for you. So rather than looking at the video, you saw the demo. Come to your tabletop. In your tabletop, take a breath in. Check where your elbows want to be. Exhale, bring opposite hand to opposite bicep with your elbows on the ground. Once you have the elbow distance, without moving your elbows, basket grip your hands, tuck your pinkies, crown of your head down to the earth. Now, rather than placing your head too much into your hands, use the back of your hands as support rather than to bear weight of your head. Let the crown of your head be on the earth. Inhale, tuck your toes. Exhale, dolphin dog with your basket grip variation. Inhale, find strength. Exhale, press down into your forearms, maybe walk your feet in, and then stack your hips directly over your shoulders. Once your hips are stacked over your shoulders, you're welcome to float your feet from the earth. Beautiful, Peggy. Nice, Joe. I hope you're loving this headstand, Brenda. When you want to come out, draw your knees into your chest and slowly, slowly come down. Take a moment here to give yourself a high five for whatever did or did not happen, right? Whatever happened, it was meant to be. Now know that when we do find our wide leg forward fold entry point, you're welcome to just step your feet together, drop down onto your knees, and find your narrow leg entry point. It's up to you what you want to find. All right, when you're ready, come to a downward dog. We're moving back into one more flow, adding on. From your downward facing dog, inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, knee to forehead, step through low lunge. Left hand down, inhale, open arm twist, right hand high. Exhale, rainbow warrior knife, edges of both feet. Inhale, open arm twist, right arm high. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. You have the option here for a basket grip headstand by bringing your hands around your head, same distance of your elbows, and pressing down into your elbows while you shift your hips forward until they stack over your shoulders. Now notice your feet do not ever have to lift away from the earth, but if they do, you're welcome to take that wide leg entry point. Engage your inner thighs. Press your heels to the sky for stability. Take a breath in. Slowly exhale, lower down either wide or bring your knees back into your chest. Take 2 more breaths to be here wherever you are. And then we'll move on all together. 1 more full breath in. Exhale, tee out your arms. Spread your arms wide, parallel your feet. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Root down, rise up. Exhale, warrior 2 into your flow. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach back. Exhale, low lunge, cartwheel your hands down to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, step forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sit your hips back, lift your hands up. Exhale, airplane your arms, adding on here, right foot down. Inhale, 1 leg mountain pose. Lift your left knee up. Exhale, eagle on the left. Swing your left arm underneath your right. Lift your left leg up and over your right thigh. Bend into your right knee as much as feels comfortable. Now focus on stretching your upper back. We've been pressing into the earth a lot, engaging your serratus anterior. To stretch them out, lift your elbows up in line with your shoulders, and then press your hands actively away from your face. If this does not feel good, feel free to take a bear hug, opposite hand to opposite shoulder, or stay with your eagle arms. Wherever you want to go, you're here for 2 breaths. Squeeze your inner thighs to find that balance. 1 more inhale. Exhale, hold your eagle arms as you move on. Inhale, eagle armed airplane. Lift your left knee up in line with your left hip. Inhale, 1 leg, eagle armed 1 leg Tadasana. My apologies. Take a breath in. Exhale, now eagle armed airplane. Kick your left heel back, lean forward, and find length from your back left heel through the crown of your head. Find that stability to square your hips. Take a full breath in. And a deep exhale. Bend into your right knee, land your back left foot. Eagle armed back bend. Take a breath in. Lift your chest up as if you're in a crescent lunge with a back bend. Pause and exhale. Find your fingers. Press them away from your forehead. Find your chest. Lift it towards your elbows. Take a breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Bring your hands down to the earth. Press into your fingers. Inhale, 3-leg down dog. Lift your right leg high. Exhale, draw your knee to your forehead and hold here. Press into the earth. Swing your knee over to your right tricep and then swing it over to your left. Go right, go left, go right, go left. You're here for just 4. You're here for 3. Leg high in 2. 1, inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, downward facing dog. Final side, inhale, lift your left leg high, left heel to the sky. Exhale, knee to forehead, low lunge, step it through. Inhale, open arm twist. Press your right hand down rather. Exhale, rainbow warrior, knife edges of both feet, reach back. Inhale, open arm twist. Exhale, wide leg forward fold, hold here. Now you have the option to go into that headstand again. However, Grace will show you some variations. We'll be here for a little bit longer this time, 8 full breaths. If you'd like to go into that headstand, find it now. If you want side lunges from side to side, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, side lunge, bend into 1 knee, press into your opposite foot. And then continue flow on your own. Every inhale, halfway, straighten your legs. Every exhale, bend to one side. You're welcome to stay with those side lateral lunges. You're welcome to move into open arm twist, coming through center, lifting 1 arm at a time towards the sky. Or you're welcome to go anywhere else you need. This time, these breaths are for you to just investigate your practice as you wish. Know that there is no right or wrong way to go about your practice. And wherever you go is exactly where you're meant to be. Embrace it. Breathe into it. Take 2 more breaths. Slowly. When you're ready to move on, find your wide leg fold And inhale, rise all the way up, reverse swan dive, tee out your arms. Exhale, warrior two, bend into your front left knee. Inhale, reverse warrior, left bicep to your left ear. Exhale, low lunge, cartwheel your hands down to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, step forward. Exhale, forward fold, hinge from your hips. Bend into your knees. Inhale, chair pose, hands high. Exhale, airplane your arms, press down into your left foot. Inhale, one leg mountain pose, lift your right knee in line with your right hip. Exhale, eagle arms, send your right arm under your left. Take a breath in. Exhale, eagle pose, send your right leg up and over your left thigh, squeeze your inner thighs. Bend into your left knee as much as you need to sit your hips back. Lift your elbows in line with your shoulders and press your hands away from your face. This is a time that you can open up your back, open up your rhomboids, your serratus anterior, press your hands away, take a breath in. Exhale, hold your eagle arms. Inhale, one leg mountain with eagle arms, lift your right knee up. Exhale, eagle armed airplane, kick your right heel back, and this time, focus on your left foot. How can you press deeper into your left foot to strengthen and open up your left hamstring? Take a breath in. Exhale, bend your left knee, land your back right foot. Inhale, back bend with eagle arms. Lift your chest up as if you're in a crescent lunge. Pause in your exhale, hands away from your forehead, heart towards your elbows. Take a breath in. Exhale, low lunge, slowly bring your hands down to the earth, unwind. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, left knee to left forehead rather, and then swing it over to your left tricep, swing it back to your right. Swing left, swing right. Engage your core. You're here for just 4. You're here for 3. Here for 2. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, downward facing dog, and listen here. Inhale, lift your right leg high, lift your heel towards the sky. On your exhale, hold the exact shape of your body. Just draw your right knee in towards your rib cage. So you're still in a downward facing dog. Bend your right knee and draw your knee all the way into your chest. As you draw your knee into your chest, press your chest with your knee attached towards your left thigh, towards the back of your mat. Now make this an active pulse. Little pulse in your shoulders to press back, press back, press back, press back. As you press back, soften your left heel towards the earth. We're really stretching out your left hamstring, and we'll use that stretch in a moment. Just as Grace is doing, you're welcome to look at her. I'll give you another angle. There's a little pulse happening in her hands through shoulders to drive her chest back and open up her left leg for 4. Right leg high in 3. Right leg high in 2. Inhale, lift your right leg high, 3-leg down dog. Exhale, scorpion out your dog, bend into your right knee. Continue to drive your chest towards your left thigh. Lift your right knee towards the sky. Take a breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. We got one more side just like that. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Hold the exact shape of your upper body. Exhale, drive your left knee in towards your rib cage and add a little pulse to press your chest back. Press back, press back. You should feel this in your right leg. It should be somewhat intense. And know that the more you press, the more you pulse back, the more intense it'll be. You're here for 4. You're here for 3. Left leg high in 2. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, scorpion out your dog. Bend into your left knee. Continue to drive your chest back. Let your shoulders burn if that is taking place. Take a breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog all the way onto your knees. Find a tabletop. Feel free to towel off. Feel free to write in the chat. We have one more fun inversion that we're going to introduce to you here, and it will be a little different. I'm not sure if you've ever done this one before, Grace, so we're going to have fun finding it together. So Grace will come to a tabletop and she'll demo the entire thing before you walk into it. From your tabletop, Grace, walk your left hand, or we'll try on the right so that you can see it first. Walk your right hand back towards your right hip and bend your elbow as if you're in chaturanga. So bend your right elbow, place your hand down, and then bring your left forearm down with your left elbow in line with your right fingertips. Nice. So just like Grace is doing, I'll give you another angle. She's doing it perfectly here. Left forearm will be down. Right hand will be in line with her left elbow. Right arm will be bent like chaturanga. Inhale, tuck your toes, Grace, like you're coming into a dolphin dog. Exhale, lift your hips up into that dolphin dog with your hand variation. So right here, this is the base of your inversion. It looks a little funky. You can walk your right hand back a little bit more. Keep your right hand in that chaturanga, and you're welcome to stay there. That is where you can hold this practice. If you want, inhale, lift your left leg up, left heel to the sky. Pause on your exhale. As you lift your left heel up, you're welcome to scorpion out your dog, and then lift your right hand away from the earth slightly, gently, reaching for your left foot to find a dorsal fin pose. Nice, Grace. Nice strength in your core. Beautiful. Beautiful. That often does happen, and it is a core activation as you reach back. Press into your left fingertips. Squeeze your left bicep. Nice. Yes. Breathe. Beautiful example. Take a full breath in. Exhale, come down to your tabletop. How'd that feel? Yeah. So the pose name is dorsal fin, and as you can imagine, Grace's top leg was that dorsal fin. Now the dorsal fin portion of the pose is optional. I'll walk you through with cues, and we can all find it together. Kara, if you're still here, I know you're gonna love this one. Come to a tabletop. We're going to move into the other side so that we're lifting our right leg first. Bring your left hand back towards your left knee. Bring your right forearm to the earth and parallel your form as if you're in Sphinx pose. Inhale, tuck your toes. Exhale, dolphin dog. Lift your hips up, and right here, begin to drive your chest back. So as you drive your chest back, what happens is your right arm gets more grip and stability. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Pause here. Now this is where you can stay. Driving your chest back, press into your left fingertips for stability. Or if you want to find that dorsal fin, maybe scorpion out your right leg, and then slowly, as you feel steady in your right forearm and your left foot, maybe reach your left arm back for that foot, or just lift your left hand up. You'll get all the benefits of that variation. Nice, Grace. Drive your chest back. Press into your right forearm. Beautiful. Come out on your own time, and then to try the other side, come to a tabletop, and then walk your right hand back towards your right knee first, left forearm to the earth. Bring your left elbow in line with your right fingertips. Inhale, tuck your toes. Exhale, dolphin dog. Lift your hips up, press them back. If you'd like to write in the chat to ask any questions about this pose, feel free to do so. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, option, scorpion out your dog. Maybe you stay here, or maybe you press into your left forearm so much so that you're able to lift your right fingertips. Backstroke your right hand towards your left foot. Drive your chest back. Continue to press into your left forearm to drive your heart towards your right thigh. Take a breath in. Exhale on your own time. Come down to a tabletop, towel off, grab some water, and truly, I want to know how that pose went for you. I think we're going to work on that quite a bit. How'd that go for you, Grace? Was it fun? We're going to work on that pose quite a bit on our Fridays, our Flow Fridays, because there's so many places we can go from that setup. We can go to a one-legged crow on our bent arm. That may be next week, or we can work with dorsal fin again. So I want to know if you liked it, or if we should just say like, pull the plug on all dorsal fin things and move on to a different inversion. But Brenda, it is that same headstand activation in one hand, along with a dolphin dog driving your chest back, opening up your legs, and it should feel pretty nice in your body, right? Nice. When you're ready, I'll check the chat real quick. Oh, when you're ready, come to a tabletop and do 3 cow cats. Nice, Kara. Nice, Brenda. Good to hear, Joe. Do 3 cow cats on your own. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Press the earth away. 2 more on your own. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, tabletop. Tuck your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Amazing work, Peggy. I think we all could use a lot of practice all the time. Take a breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Reach your left heel to the sky. Exhale, half pigeon on the left. Draw your left knee to the outside of your left wrist. Drop onto your back right knee. Press your right hip forward. Lift your chest up. Take a breath in. Exhale, hinge forward. Relax your chest and breathe. After all this work, after all this doing, you are now invited to just be. To be where you are as you are, knowing that you are perfect, knowing that there's nothing more you have to add, there's nothing more you have to achieve here. There's only this beauty, this perfection that remains when you let go of holding. Slowly. Inhale, rise up to your palms. Energetically exhale, shift your weight onto your left hip. Keep your right leg long and roll over to your glutes to bring your left foot to the inside of your right inner thigh. Inhale, lift your hands high. Exhale, square your shoulders to your back right foot. Fold forward, Janu Shirshasana. Relax your neck and breathe. Take your time breathing into what you need to breathe into. So often we choose to label our experience, to say this feeling, this sensation is good or bad. This practice, that pose, is done correctly or incorrectly. If the truth is there's no need to label our experience, because our experience is vast. We ourselves are infinite, and in placing labels upon ourselves or what we experience, we are confining it to some territory that is arbitrary and a construct of our mind. Keep your right hand attached to your right foot. Inhale, lift your left hand up towards the sky. Exhale, Parvita Janu Shirshasana, reach your left arm forward. Keep twisting your chest open. Engage your left armpit towards the sky. Let your right rib cage fall towards the earth. Take a full breath in. And a full breath out. Inhale, lift your left hand up towards the sky. Exhale, place your left hand behind your back on the earth. Inhale, half gate, lift your hips up. Reach your right bicep to your right ear. Press your heart through your chest. Take a breath in, hips forward. Exhale, lower down into the back of your mat. Bend your right knee and find a half pigeon to the back of your mat. Swing your left leg long. Square your hips. Take a breath in, heart forward. Exhale, soften down. Relax, release, restore, and revisit who you were before you place expectations upon yourself. Before you made this decision to say that this feeling is good, or this feeling is bad, this feeling is right, or this feeling is wrong, who are you? What is present when you let go of the need to limit your experience? There was this farmer who one day, after tending to his horses, accidentally left the gate open and went to bed. During the night, one of his favorite horses ran out, and in the morning he could not be found. So the farmer went to all his neighbors and one by one asked, "Have you seen my horse?" After receiving the final no, seeing disappointment on his face, his neighbor said to him, "I am so sorry. That is such bad luck. To which the wise farmer replied, "Good luck, bad luck. Who really knows?" Inhale, rise up to your palms. Shift your weight onto your right hip. Exhale, keep your left leg long. Bring your right foot to the inside of your left inner thigh. Inhale, lift your hands high. Exhale, square your shoulders over your left leg. Fold forward, Janu Shirshasana for 5 to 8 breaths. So the farmer went back to his work, and in the evening, right around dusk, as he's closing everything up, in the horizon, he sees his prize horse running back to him. Only this time, she brought with him 5 wild horses. All 6 of them together ran into the stables, into the stalls. The farmer secured them and went to bed. In the morning, seeing all his new horses, the neighborhood gathered and said, "That is such good luck." To which the farmer said, "Good luck, bad luck. Who really knows?" Keep your left hand attached on your left foot. Inhale your right hand up towards the sky. Reach up. Exhale, side body stretch. Reach your right bicep to your right ear. Keep your heart open. Keep your breath flowing. Take a full breath in. And a full breath out. Inhale, lift your left hand high. Exhale your left hand behind your back. Inhale, half gate, Ardha Parigraha. Lift your hips up. Reach your right bicep to your right ear. Press your hips towards the right side of your mat. Take a breath in. Open your heart. Exhale, lower your hips down rather. And bring the soles of your feet to touch for a Baddha Konasana facing the top of your mat. Bend your knees. Wrap your arms around your toes. Take a breath in. Exhale, fold forward. During the day, the farmer's son decided to break in the wild horses for his father. However, while breaking in the final horse, the son fell off and broke his leg. The father rushed his son to the doctors, and after getting a cast, the doctor turned to the father and said, "I am so sorry. That is such bad luck." To which the farmer said, "Good luck, bad luck, who really knows?" Inhale, rise up. Exhale, send both legs long for your final fold. Bend your knees as much as you need. Inhale your hands high. Exhale, Paschimottanasana. Hinge from your hips. Melt your chest over your thighs. Relax your neck. And breathe. The next day, the military rolled through town looking for able bodies. Moving from house to house, they finally arrived at the farmer's house, opened the doors, and saw the farmer's son with a cast. Without saying a word, they closed the door and continued on. The neighbors gathered, some of them with their own sons and daughters, collected and moved off to war. And they looked at the farmer and said, "That is such good luck." And the farmer replied, "Good luck, bad luck, who really knows?" And this story, these circumstances continue on and on ad infinitum. There's no end to them. In fact, the actual instances, the horse, the doctor, the military, does not matter. For these instances are happening in our life all the time. And it is our choice to place a label upon them such as this was good, this was bad, this was right, this was wrong. Or we can just let it be what it is. Inhale, rise up to a long torso. Exhale, lower all the way down onto your back. Keep your left leg long. Draw your right knee into your right side body. Take a breath in. Exhale, supine twist. Drape your right leg over your left. Tee out your arm. The truth is, our experience is infinite. There are a multitude of possibilities happening in every single moment. Who are we to decide what is good and bad? Who are we to know how the future will play out as a result of the current experience or situation? It seems that the world is in this situation right now. And some of us say this is good, some say it is bad. But the wise would just let it be what it is and exist alongside it. Inhale, draw your right knee into your right side body. Exhale, send your left leg long. Final twist. Inhale, your left knee in. Exhale, supine twist over to the right. Tee out your arms and breathe. This idea of existing alongside your circumstance. Surrender. To say, I do not need to control what is happening here. I can simply exist. I can let everything exist alongside me. And that is enough. For the most powerful, the strongest thing you could ever do is allow yourself the opportunity to let go, to surrender, and to just be. Inhale, draw your knees into your chest. Exhale, wrap your arms around your shins. Give yourself a tight squeeze. Take a breath in. Exhale, Shavasana, let it go. Send your legs long. Send your arms wide. Close your eyes. And take this time just to be. I'll let you know when it's time to rise, but for now, rest here exactly as you are. Embrace whatever it is you experience. Yogis, you're more than welcome to remain here for as long as you need. One of my favorite quotes is, beyond the ideas of right doing and wrong doing, there is a field. I will meet you there. The beauty is that field. That field is this ability, this presence to just be. And who you meet there is your true self. Continue to go to that field. Continue to find yourself free. If it's your time to move on physically, bend your knees and roll over to one side of your body. Rest your head on that side's bicep. As mindfully as you can, journey up to a comfortable seat with a closed-eyed gaze. Sit up tall in your spine. Bring your hands to touch and your thumb knuckles to your third eye center, your seat of sight. See that field beyond right and wrong, beyond good and bad, happy and sad. See how free and limitless you are when you surrender, when you let go, and when you simply allow yourself to be. It is with love and gratitude that we move forth with compassion. We bow to you. Namaste. Thank you all so much. Special thanks to Grace. Thank you so much for being here. Grace, sooner or later when the birth may happen or our mama friend goes into labor, Grace will be teaching a vinyasa flow. So whenever that is, I'm looking forward to it because I will be the body and I'm so excited. But Brenda, thank you for the requests on headstands. Everyone else, Peggy, Joe, Kara, I hope you enjoyed that. And I hope you enjoyed that, what's that called? Dorsal fin. I forget what it's even called sometimes. Hope you enjoyed that dorsal fin pose. We'll be working into dorsal fin, archers, and things from that forearm kind of a base in the upcoming weeks. So if that's something you're interested in, we'll see you next Friday at 12 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time. Until then, we got a 75-minute sculpt tomorrow morning, Saturday at 8 a.m. Hawaii Standard Time. So I'll see you then. Have a great rest of your Friday. Aloha.
Mahalo for joining us, yogis. It has been our pleasure to create this virtual yoga studio for you. First and foremost, if you have any feedback, we would love to hear. We're constantly improving our platform and improving your experience. Feel free to message us in the chat or go to the chat button at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen and send us an email.
Here at The Source, we are proudly 100% member supported. If you enjoyed your experience today and are looking for a way to give back, there are a few ways that you can help us support our mission. The first way is just to share your experience with all of your friends and family. The more that this word gets out about what we're offering here at The Source, the greater impact we'll be able to have on the world. The second way that you can support us is by clicking the donation button below this video. We want to extend our appreciation in advance for any donations given.
And lastly, if you have not already, scroll to the bottom of the page and provide us with your email so that we can send you our weekly Source Live schedule. Until the next time, yogis, aloha and a hui hou.
Is this thing on? Oh, we're live.
The Source Live is a free virtual yoga studio that offers a high-quality interactive experience that is both meaningful and fun.
All right, everyone, let's fire up your legs. Sit nice and low. We got toe taps. Tap it out. Go right, left, right, left. Awesome. Now continue to move side to side. Option, add in any dance moves you want. Add in those arms. Add in those smiles. You're here for just 4. Moving on in 3. Keep it strong for 2.
With crystal clear audio and class-specific playlists, sync your music to your movements with teacher-directed countdowns. Let's play the next song in 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, reach your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step forward. Lower your right knee down. Inhale, crescent moon, lift up. Exhale, modified pyramid with airplane arms. Squeeze your inner thighs. Inhale, crescent lunge, lift up high. Exhale, warrior 2, create space.
Engage with others through the function of our chat to foster connection, ask questions, and grow your practice. We offer a range of classes from Vinyasa flow to strength and conditioning, from Hatha Yoga to restorative bliss. Our schedules are posted weekly, so like our page, invite a friend, and grab your mat. We will see you soon. And share it with us on Instagram at The Source Yoga or through Facebook at The Source Yoga Plus Wellness. If you don't have any of those social medias, feel free to send us an email at info@thesourceyogaonline.com.
We have some time before class starts. Feel free to invite a friend and make sure you have everything you need for this practice. If you're unsure as to what props are necessary, check below. We're going live in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yes. Aloha, everyone. Happy Friday. Flow Friday is what we're calling our Fridays. We had a morning flow. Now we have afternoon flow here in Hawaii. Depending where you're tuning in from, it could be an evening flow, and we're happy to have you. Before we get started, take a moment, if you have not already, to write in the chat. Let me know that you're here so that I can talk to you as we move throughout, and it can be more of a personalized experience as well as a cumulative community experience, engaging with your friends and family near and far. Today, it is an advanced flow. You don't need anything, but that doesn't mean you can't get something. So if you want blocks, go grab them. If you want a pillow for underneath your legs, feel free to grab that as well. Get myself signed into the chat real quick so I can see who is here, and then we'll get started in just a moment. Check your Spotify playlist, make sure you play your song. Hey Branda, good to see you. And when your Spotify is all ready to go, you're ready to go. Grab your towel, grab your water, and we're gonna bring on our lovely, lovely assistant, Grace, today. Hello, how are you doing, Grace? Great. So as you know, if you've been following us, hey Kara Leary, good to see you. As you know, if you've been following us, Jen is assisting with a family that is having a newborn that we thought was coming on Monday, I believe, but that was a false alarm. So she's still there helping, and once the newborn does come, she's going to help with their other 3-year-old girl. So she may be here and there, hopping in, hopping out, just depending on the day. And if at any point that mama does go into labor, she needs to help out with the little younging. So that's where she is today, just making sure that if it does happen right now, she's ready. So we have Grace here. Thank you so much for being here. Grace is an amazing, amazing yoga teacher, but also for this class, amazing yoga body. She is one of the most advanced yogis I personally know. So that is why we're happy to have her for our advanced class. Now, if there's anything that you want to work on in your class, feel free to write it in. Brenda, I remember last time you said that you wanted to work on headstands. If that is true, drop me a little, yes, that's true. If it's not, maybe I'm misremembering it. How's headstand sound? Yeah? Grace loves a good headstand. So, hi, Joe. Joe says, hi, Grace. Hi, Peggy. Good to see you. We're so happy you're all here. Again, this is our advanced flow, but at any time, if something isn't speaking to you, take something that is, right? We might maybe doing some headstands today. Yes, Brenda, I got it. Brenda wants a headstand. So we may be doing some headstands today, but I'll show you something that you can work on before the headstand and you can stay in if headstand isn't speaking to you.